Hello, everyone. Yes, Merry Christmas Eve. How are you, Blood? Glad to see you again. So I did try Infinite Nikki just to test it out. Um, ugh. And I like the looks of the game. I am hating that it's on PC. I was gonna see if I could get like a PS5, which I can, but I am holding back so much because of price, even though the price is better than it was like a year ago. But I don't know. The only games I want for it are all free. So I still am not motivated to do it, even though I am such a PlayStation person. So I'm still like on the ups and downs for it. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Hi, Noah. Welcome in. Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, yes, Merry Christmas Eve. Um, so yeah, I'm still back and forth on that, but I am trying it out. I'm hoping to play Infinite Nikki Thursday and Friday. I'm still trying to set it up. I am not enjoying the PC remote controls. I'll say that I struggled a lot before I started the stream today, but I am trying. I am trying. But yeah, otherwise we're gonna continue with Winter's Wish, Spirits of Edo today. Do the same amount of stream around like noon or so. See how it goes. Try some more voice acting today, and yeah. Oh yeah, and then I went to the doctor's office and got my shot for my foot. So, yep. I do have to be on foot rest. So, I mean, no worries on that. I'm not gonna do anything major with it, even though I kind of do. I want to run around. You got a FNAF bed set? Nice. What does it look like? I mean, there's like so many series. Like they're like the first FNAF or like game 2, like what? I am jelly. I love FNAF. FNAF is awesome. It's one of the rare scary-ish games that I love. So, definitely love it. What are everyone's holiday plans? I already celebrated Yule. Yule is the holiday that I celebrate, so my partner and I celebrated that on Saturday. We exchanged gifts and went out to eat, so that was fun. That was fun, very much. Oh, and we spoiled our cats with a new cat window, so they're highly enjoying that. So I'm glad we were able to get them something. The next day, Tomonari and Tojo immediately took me to the Shodo Castle. Finally, I'll have an audience with the Shogun, Yoshimune Tokugawa.
いいか礼儀には気をつけろよ本来なら武士でも旗本まで出世しないと吉宗様にはお目見えできないんだ
Ooh, Pizzeria Simulator. FNAF 6. There are so many FNAFs. It's one of the games that I wish I could play. I think my favorite one... Was it the FNAF 6? Was it the pizzeria? My favorite one was where there was like that... What was it? Was it FNAF 6? No, not that one. It was the other one where they had that smiling Freddy. It was the one that came out on the PS5. Was it the PS5? The sister location was awesome, though. I liked that one. That one was fun. But it wasn't that... Help Wanted. I think it was Help Wanted. No, wait. It wasn't Help Wanted. It wasn't that one. I think it was the one that came after that one. It was the other one with the smiling, friendly Freddy that you got to... Shoot. I really wish I could remember which one it was. It was the one that came after that. It was like a friendly Freddy that you got to sit in his stomach, and he took around like the little boy to help him like get out. It was that one. It was something similar. Might have. It sounds like it was that one. Security breach. Security breach. Yeah, it was that one. I liked all the, yeah, and it had the wolf girl that I liked too. I liked the way she was like really freaky with that, and all the friendly fan stuff that came out of that one. Oh yeah, I loved that one. That one might be my favorite. Thanks for the lurk, Scribs. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that one I think was my favorite one. Ooh, Glamrock Freddy. Yeah, Glamrock Freddy. Glamrock. I forgot the fox's name. It's always when I'm on when I'm trying to remember stuff on stream, like where I have everyone's attention. Where's the worst time that I have remembering things? That's when I have to remember things at the worst time. That's where I really don't remember things. Yeah. That's one. I don't know why that one's my favorite. Actually, I don't know why. I like the ball pit. I'm just like looking at the pictures right now, and that one's my favorite. Roxanne Wolf, yes. I don't know why, but I felt her character so much when she was going through all that stuff. Yeah, that one's my favorite. Yeah, you were talking about the Pizzeria Simulator. That one was interesting too. Man, the fandom that came out for that one was so awesome. But yes, you got me fangirling over here, Blood. Yes. But whenever there's an up, there's always like a down. Which one? I don't know if I have a least favorite. I think it was probably the third one. I think FNAF the third one where there was like all those air ducts. I think that one was probably it's still interesting. But I think that one would probably be the least interesting, I guess. But still, I liked most of them.
これからお前が経験するのはそれくらい名誉なことなんだからな。
Thanks for putting me on the spot, trying to like put me on edge here, bro. Right. I have to make sure that I'm not rude to Lord Yoshimune. There are different rules for etiquette when we're greeting someone, right? So after I enter, I have to bow first. Wait. Maybe I have to sit first? Wait, they taught me so much just this morning, and now I can't remember a single thing. Yeah, nah, I'd be lost.
どうしたの?
Thanks. This is not gonna help me, man. Wait, what?
緊張してる?
Thanks. It's not gonna help me if I'm nervous. You're not supposed to ask if I'm nervous. Well, of course I am. Ooh. Plushies of Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, Monty Gator, Roxanne, Vanny, and Eclipse. All I've got is Roxanne, and I'm good. I also have the other one. Mangled. I have Mangled. I'm good with that. I like Mangled. You think I would like all the foxes, but I'm not sure if that's actually my favorite character or not. But yes, all the plushies, Blood. I mean, we're talking about meeting the Lord Yoshimune. If I accidentally say something rude, that would be an absolute nightmare. He might even tell me to cut my own stomach open and I don't even know what.
落ち着いて。話を聞いていればいいだけだから。君が考えているような
Yeah,
ことはないよ。
I think you're making I think you're just snowballing, girl.
国高が脅すようなこと言うから。
おい、人聞きが悪いこと言うなよ。俺は一般的な常識を述べ
Things
ただ
that
け
should be
で。
common sense. I don't think this is common sense, bro. At that point in our conversation, both Tomonari and Tojo stopped talking. In front of us stood a grand pair of sliding doors. As if to confirm with me first, Tojo looked me in the eyes before calling out to whoever was behind the doors.
殿、例の娘を連れてまいりました。
I brought the girl in question. I have a name, man. I have a name. So you've arrived. Enter. Ooh, Funtime Foxy. Thanks for the alert, Kay. Really appreciate it. Funtime Foxy. Does anyone have, like, a plushie that they need, like, at all times, or their all-time favorite plushie? As you can see, I have a Kurumi in front of me. But the Kurome I want or need usually changes, but I have, like, I think it's technically 3 foot tall Kurome on my bed at all times. Just because she's, like, the biggest one I have. And the most adjustable. That's the one I have with me at all times. Portable-wise, not usually. That interchanges whoever I have with me. It might be a backpack. It might be one that I can... That's not a backpack. It changes. Oh. There's no longer any time to chat. Waiting beyond those sliding doors was the shogun of our time. Is this like meeting the president or something? And now otherworldly silence spread across the space past the sliding doors. On the Shitone right in front of us was the one and only Lord Yoshimune. And all of the members of the Onmi-wan I'd met thus far were, they were all there, lined up at his side. There were about 3 people that I didn't recognize, but I couldn't observe them too closely. Of course, I couldn't. Lord Yoshimune was right in front of me. Ooh, are you going to try to collect them all? Are you going to try to collect them all, Blood? I entered about halfway into the room and knelt down in front of Lord Yoshimune, bowing my head. I waited for Lord Yoshimune's words, so nervous that I could feel my heart in my throat. Oh, that seems nice. He's telling me to raise my head. We gonna be... Oh, I didn't think they would actually... Normally when they say of someone of higher ranking, they don't show a face. So this is probably going to be someone that we usually interact with. And maybe someone nice. Because in the trailer, he was usually smiling. But that doesn't mean he might not be a villain. Because in the last samurai-ish game, dude was a villain. Dude was a villain. So I'm not he has purple eyes though, so I have to so I have to give the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, this is Lord Yoshimune. 8th Shogun. Okay. It is none other than I. Alright. It's very nice to meet you. My name's Rosalind. It's an honor to be here in your presence. After the greetings, I lowered my head with as much gusto as I could. Girl, after the way he's talked, I would take it a step back. Wait, was this really what I was supposed to do? My mind's all crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh really, Blood? How is it lucky? Are they like how hard are they to find?
それと身内から将軍様と呼ばれるのは好かん。今後俺のことは吉宗と呼ぶがよい。
Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to be really friendly. Yeah, oh girl, he just said lose the title. You may rest up. You just told me. Okay, whatever. Oh, she can see his. Okay. As far as I could see, Lord Yoshimune's threads remained a pure green. Green is the color that represents calmness. Yeah, you're never gonna see that on me. You are never gonna see green on me. I'm always like, I'm either hyped up, or I'm stressed, or something. This is probably the first time I've ever seen such a clear green. He's the current shogun, so he must think completely differently from ordinary people.
さて、挨拶も済んだところで、そなたを呼び立てた理由を説明しよう。
Huh. Okay. How do you think you're gonna go about finding it, Blood? Normally, when I'm looking for something, especially if it's rare, I usually check like eBay or something like that, or cons. or other selling websites. They're usually going to be like high price though, especially for FNAF. Yes.
そなたも故郷で遭遇したであろう。黒い糸で紡がれた体を持つ化け物のことを覚えておるか?
Yes, I remember.
あれの名は良いかと。
Ooh, a Blightfall. See, I'm actually... Normally, I don't look at the glossary, but I feel like I'm actually going to need it this time. Because things are usually explained as you continue to read, but I feel like I'm going to need it to remember what everything is this time. A Blightfall. Evil incarnate with bodies of black threads, summoned by negative emotions like resentment or envy. They come in many forms, but but always wear human-like masks, bringing black miasma that destroys crops and turns affected humans and form folk into Blightfall monsters. Okay. I had a feeling that was the case, because what are the chances that all these people in her hometown that hate her all at the same time just because they see her, and suddenly this creature forms? So yeah, she would have to leave. Yeah, the chances that it all forms just because they just see her, and suddenly it forms when she's there. But yeah. Ooh, puppies! What kind of puppies? What kind of puppies you have, blood?
良いかは人の悪しき感情に誘われ、
Oh, they're drawn.
良いの
Okay.
口に出現する災いだ。
This is kind of giving me a little bit of Radiant Hell vibes.
人々の悪意から生まれる場合もあれば、人そのものが良いかに変
Even
じてしまうこ
humans
とも。
can turn into Blightfall.
そのため人の多いところではかなりの頻度で現れる。中には朝を迎えるとそのまま消滅してしまう個体もいるが、強力なものは退治しない限り消えん。これを重複するためには弱点である頭についている面を切り裂く必要があるのだ。
Huh. I didn't think it would need to turn into this kind of thing.
ただしこれをなせるのは鬼アバンとそなたのような
Okay.
白石の一族の力を持つ者だけ。
A clan. Okay. A clan that made a living slaying Blightfall for many generations. In the past, a few of them were stationed in each region to keep the Blightfall at bay, but they have been wiped out. Girl, why were they wiped
そ
out?
こに集まっている者たちが良いか退治を専門とする鬼アバンの裏の部隊だ。
With that, Lord Yushimuni slowly looked at the people around us. I could feel their attention on me, but I was so nervous that I could hardly take my eyes off of Lord Yushimune.
単刀直入に申す。俺はそなたを裏の鬼アバンの一員として迎え入れたいと考えている。
A what kind of puppy? Like a Jackson puppy, or? Oh, there's a problem because I'm a woman? Okay. Do I have to hold up a sword?
と言っても表向きにはそこまで変化はないかもしれないが、そなたの持つ力が我々には必要なのだ。
A member of the Oniwabin. I see. So that's why I was allowed to meet the Lord Yushimuni in person. Now that I think about it, earlier he mentioned his inner circle. I guess it was decided from the start that I would join the Oniwabin.
そなたにとっても悪い話ではないと思うが、どうだ?
Thank you. If I could help someone with my power, even just a little, I'll do my very best to fulfill my duty. Thinking back on the things Tomonari and Tojo had said, this was something I'd partially suspected would happen. Fighting against those monsters would be terrifying, and I didn't know how helpful I could be, but I'd come all this way. I wanted to do the best I could.
その答えを聞けて満足よ。さて、話もまとまったところで、何か疑問があるならこの場で答えてやる。身内となった今なら何の杞憂もな
I'm
く
surprised
話す
there's
ことが
no
できるからな。
questions yet,
遠慮することはない。
or no options that I have to pick just yet. Yes, thank you so much. Oh yeah, he mentioned something earlier that I'd never heard of before. So, just what exactly is the Haitsuki clan? Lord Yoshimune, I believe you mentioned it earlier that I'm someone with the power of the Haiku Seki clan, but this is the first time I'd heard that term.
なるほど。そこから説明が必要だったか。よかろう。その昔、鬼屋版がまだ存在しなかった頃、良い方維持を生業としていた者たちがおった。それが白石の一族だ。彼らは特殊な力を有しており、良いかの出現を予測し、滅することができたと聞いて。
Ooh, they were able to predict it.
良いかの目を引き寄せるためか、一族の者はすべて白磁のごとき白い肌に生糸のような白い髪を持っていたそうだ。
Hair is white as silk.
そして彼らは皆一様に常人には
What? He had such a familiar word out of nowhere that I couldn't help my surprise. At the very moment, I had been staring at Lord Yoshimune's threads while listening to him.
白石の一族の血を引く者は人や形人に糸が絡みついて見えたらしい。故にそこに宿った色を見て心や性質を読み取ることができたという。
That's the same as me.
察しの通り、そなたは白石の一族の末裔だ。血が薄いせいか、見た目にはその特徴が出ていないようだが、同じ力を有していることから間違いないだろう。それにそなたの父、宗則からもそう聞き及んでおる。
Wait a second. How do you know my father's name? Do you know my father?
いかに俺はそなたの故郷に
Once.
一
He
度赴いた
visited
ことがある。
once.
その折、偶然宗則と知り合ったのだ。そのためそなたのことも以前より知っておったが、あの男に免じて
Huh.
良い方の
Okay.
戦いからは遠ざけていた。
I need to check on some settings really quick. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I just changed something, so hopefully that fixes a small thing that I was noticing on here. Small stretch. Oh, wait. I did not grab... I did not grab small snack for me. It's not really a small snack, though. It's a big, fat candy bar. It's gonna take me forever to eat it, though. I was thinking about putting this into a hot chocolate. I got Oreo hot chocolate. And I'm thinking about putting it in there next time. But that's for next time. Oh, this candy bar is so huge. Anyway. I like how he knew my dad but didn't say anything. I've been active as of late. Okay. Because I'm eating, I'm not gonna talk. Yeah, he's been keeping an eye, kind of a creep. Alright, we're bringing Mom into the game. He just said they were wiped out, so there's no one left. This is like terrifyingly, but also terrifyingly wonderful in a way. Girl just got a whole bomb dropped on her of, hey, you have these special powers, and by the way, you also had a clan who's dead. You're the last surviving member, and no explanation of why they're dead. They're just dead. Your dad protected you. Your mom passed away probably because you were born, as it always happens. I'm here to answer any other questions that you have. Have a good one. You have a new group of guys of family, you know. But I'm here if you need anything. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is like the first game, though, where there's no daddy issues so far. The parents are just dead. They might have a brother come up that hates our guts because we got the better life, but who knows? It's one of the other tropes that happens, but this is great. But, yep. Wonderful. She doesn't look too happy about it. Yes, thank you so much. You and he's like, you may leave now. You may leave my presence. I bowed my head once more and slowly stood up. In doing so, the members of the Oniwaban entered my field of vision. She finally noticed them. Wait, who are the rest of these? Huh? For a moment, I felt that something was out of place. I failed to notice earlier during my conversation with Lord Yoshimune, but there was clearly some unusual members in the Oniwaban. Forgive me, Lord Yoshimune. May I ask one more question? As you know, I can see people's emotions as threads. It doesn't matter if they're human or form folk. To tell the truth, in the Oniwaban, there are people whose threads I can see and others I can't. At first I thought I couldn't see them because they're Oniwaban, but I can see now that there are people here with threads, so... Huh?
今、オニヤ版の中で糸が見えているのはどのものだ?
Do it! Do it! The atmosphere changed in an instant. Ooh! Lord Yoshimune had been so calm earlier. The Oniwaban, as silent as statues, were all staring down. Oh! It was almost as if they were trying to test something. Ooh, nervous from the sudden turn of events, I quietly pointed my finger. This person? Oh. This one? Calling him out! Alright, the room felt even more awkward than before. I was unsure if I could speak out. I might have even said something offensive, but I didn't know what to do and waited nervously for an answer then.
そうかそうか。見事なものよ。
Lord Yoshimune?
いや、すまない。そなたを疑っていたわけではないが、やはりその力は誠なのだと思ってな。
Yeah, I got nervous there for a second. Oops, I dropped my water bottle. Sorry. We're good, it's just a big tub.
そなたの指摘は実に単純なことだ。意図が見えるのならば、そのものには感情を作り出す心があるのだろう。
Then that means the person has a heart that can produce emotions.
逆に意図が見えないのなら、そのものには心自体がない。
Wait, what? If you cannot see someone's threads, that means they don't have a heart.
つまり、そなたに意図が見えぬものは人間でも形人でもない。彼らの名は
Vessels. What? Created to vanquish Blightfall in... I thought that said Hakuoki for a second. Hakuseki clan instead. They do not have emotional threads.
対良いかのためだけに作られた道具。
You're telling me the love interests are... What? I couldn't help but stare, eyes wide at the revelation. After the meeting, the Oniwaban took me back to the base, but waiting for me there were 3 members I've never met before.
改めて挨拶をさせてもらおう。俺は川村京志郎だ。お庭番の頭であり、武家町を取りまとめる役目を任されている。お庭番に所属する者には、俺のことを名で呼ぶように言っている。お前もそうするといい。
I see. Nice to meet you.
そして、こちらの男は城下町を取りまとめている宮地光重だ。
He looks like that one guy in Hakuoki.
はじめまして。いろいろ大変だと思うけど、これからよろしくね。君の。
それと、こっちが。
He looks evil, but hot.
娯楽街のまとめ役、矢蓋清彦だ。自分の紹介くらい自分でできる。
You're full of yourself.
それもそうか。
If I was gonna look like a guy, I kind of want to look like him.
おい、言っておく
You're
が
very pretty.
俺はお前と慣れ合うつもりはない。
I had a feeling your personality would be just like this, but you're very pretty.
お前に期待しているのは言われた通りに仕事をこなす
Oh,
こと
you
だ
have
け
that
だ。
very personality from that very hairstyle. Yes, I'll do my best. If there's one thing I learned from these self-introductions, it's that all three of them seem pretty unique. Luckily, both Miyagi and Yabuta, whose threads were visible, seem like very straightforward people. Both of them have emotions that match up with what they say. I'm grateful, even just for that.
こら清彦、そんな言い方はないだろう。彼女だって田舎から出てきたばかりなんだから、もっと優しくしてあげないと。
知らん。それは自分の仕事だ。
I don't care. Oh. If we met in person, I don't know how I'd react. Because I kind of like his
君
honesty.
からも言ってくれないか。せっかく江戸まで来てくれたのに、これでは彼女がかわいそうだよ。
Then why don't you do something about it? I don't know. I guess he is.
その必要はないだろう。どちらの言い分ももっともなのだから、対応も個々の自由にするべきだ。
はあ、そういうところが本
If
当
this
に
isn't the
気からし
most
いよ
vessel-like
ね。
part of your
君は。
personality. Vessel. I was blankly listening to their conversation, but I couldn't help but be sensitive to that word. He's right. There are no threads around Kiyoshiro's neck. He's a vessel. At that moment, Kiyoshiro stared at me with a sharp gaze.
何を見ている？
I'm sorry, I couldn't help, but...
ひょっとしてキコってことを気にしているのかな。この中では京四郎だけがそうだしね。どこからどう見ても普通の人間なのに、人間でも形人でもないとか言われてもよくわからないよね。
Yes. Honestly, I'm still kind of confused.
よし、いい機会だし、本題に入る前にキコについて俺が教えてあげよう。
After enthusiastically slapping his knee, okay, Miyusha proudly leaned forward.
いいかい？キコというのは形人と同じように道具に命が宿ることで誕生する存在なんだ。ただし誕生する過程で幕府お抱えの陰陽師により手を加えられて良いかとの戦いができるように作り変え
A
られている。
soothsayer. Those who tell fortunes and perform magic. Magic, okay, magic's involved. Okay.
良いかを滅する力、注ぎを使えるのもそうだし、キコになる前の記憶と心が封じられているのもそうだ。
Why did they seal away their hearts and memories from before they became a vessel?
君も知っての通り、良いかは悪しき感情から誕生する怪異だ。仲間を増やしたり、敵を無力化するために精神汚染をしてくることが多々ある。だから悪しき感情を抱いたり、それに反応する心があると、良いかの攻撃に弱くなってしまうんだよ。
Okay. Then the seal on their memories is...
心の封印を確固たるものにするためだね。キコになる前、自分がどんな人間に使われていたか、その持ち主がどんな人生を送ったのか、そして自分が何を思い望んでいたのか。心があった頃の経験を覚えていると、それに引っ張られて心の封印が解けてしまうんだ。実際記憶を取り戻したキコがうっかり心まで取り戻して良いかに返じてしまったことが何度かあった。だからキコは心も過去の記憶も持っていてはいけないんだ。
Then, if the members of the Oniwabin get their hearts and memories back...
処分するに決まっているだろう。敵になるかもしれない存在なんだぞ。
No way.
なんだ、文句でもあるのか。
Okay, now I don't like you. No, it's nothing. But then they really are like tools. They finally get the chance to be born in this world, only to be killed if they get their heart back. Don't the vessels ever feel dissatisfied with that? No. Perhaps they don't even have those kinds of thoughts in the first place. Thinking in that way may be terribly sad.
そういうわけで、実は我々人間も良いかと戦うには向いていないんだ。心もあるし、注ぎも使えないからね。しかも人間が良いか化してしまうと、人間に擬態したまま暮らし続けたりするし、かなり厄介なんだ。もちろん、お庭番に所属しているからには、俺たちもそれなりに訓練はしているけど、そういうわけで、主な戦闘はキコたちに任せてやる。だから君も今後はキコの補助をする形で任務に同行してもらうことになると思うよ。
I wonder if she's gonna pick up a sword. I see. Upon hearing that, I relaxed a little. I didn't think I could fight in the same way that I saw them fight at the village. I was surprised to hear that they were created. From what I can understand, vessels are pretty similar to foreign folk, aren't they? Wait, I don't think anyone had a wooden tablet.
キコは木札を所持していない。しかしその代わりとして
Oh gosh, there's a mark carved somewhere on their body. Oh no. I can imagine that there's going to be physical scenes because that's how you're going to find the mark on their body somehow. I am not ready. Okay.
このようにな。
Oh, okay, maybe. Ooh, okay. Is that a heart? Okay. After saying that, Kiyoshiro roughly pushed back the sleeve of his kimono. Because kimonos are pretty heavy. They're like thick material. There's like layers upon layers for kimonos. So it's pretty heavy to carry around. Near his elbow, there was a mark that stood out on his skin resembling a scar.
ただ、お前の認識には一つ誤っているところがある。キコは形人寄りなのではなく、
Okay, how so?
形人と人間の中間にいる存在だ。元の道具が破壊された場合は無論だが、体に致命的な損傷を受けた場合は同様に死亡する。形人とは違い、キコの体は人間そのものだからな。しかし、だからこそ良いかを滅する力をその身に宿し、使うことができる。
Okay.
忘れるな。どれだけ見た目や言動が人間や形人に似ていようと、俺たちキコは
Okay.
目的のために作られた道具に過ぎ
Can
ない。
they get married? That's my question.
それだけ覚えておけば任務に支障はないだろう。
I can only not. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about things. I'm thinking about the romance. Okay. I can only nod at Kiyoshiro's words. From his explanation, it was clear that vessels were necessary in an Edo filled with blightfall. It might even be wrong to feel sad for them.
さて、話も終わったところで、そろそろ本題に入らせてもらおう。今日決めるのはお前の担当区画だ。
Samurai Town, Castle Town, or the Entertainment District. You mean I'll be working in one of those places?
そうだ。さすがに江戸全域では広すぎるだろう。だから、どこを担当するのかはお前が選べ。
What? Right now?
とは言っても、何の情報もないままでは判断できないだろう。各区画について、簡単に
So
だ
is
が
this
説明
area
する。
just constantly filled with blights? Kiyoshiro took out a map of Edo and placed it on the tatami mat. First, he pointed out the left side, the west side.
ここが俺の担当している武家町だ。主に大名屋敷や旗本屋敷など、武家が所有する邸宅から成り立っている。お前も一泊したから知っているだろうが、かなり閑静で落ち着いた環境だ。
It sure was.
あそこはお前のようなお高く泊まった住民が多いからな。
High and mighty. Yeah, I think you need a mirror because I think you're talking to the wrong person.
で、そういった環境になっている理由についてだが。
Oh, he's ignoring. Uh-huh.
その理由の一つとして、この区画は基本的に武家の者以外は立ち入れないようになっている。 加えて店もないため、それぞれの家の奉公人を買い物へ行かせたり、逆に店の者を呼び寄せたりしている。だから各家庭で人間関係が完結していて、平和なところではあるのだが。
Is there some sort of problem?
住民が住民なだけあって、きな臭い祭りごとのいさかいが起こることがある。その陰湿さは他の区画にはないものだろう。故に強力な良いかが出現しやすい。出現数自体は少ないのだがな。
土地柄、なかなか難しいところがある区画だよね。
Now that I think about it, the black threads I saw in Samurai Town were concentrated in one spot. So that's why.
武家町と比べると、その北にある城下町は、良いかの出現数も強さも平均的で、割ととっつきやすいと思うよ。住民は庶民が中心となっていて、彼らの住居である長屋の他に、商店や食事処なんかもある。娯楽街ほどではないけど、結構賑やかなところだから、楽しんでもらえるんじゃないかな。
That's true. Compared to the samurai town and the entertainment district, the castle town seems less dangerous. It would definitely be easier to handle.
宮地は相変わらず抜けているな。任務をするのに楽しいも楽しくないもあるか。
でも毎日を過ごす場所なんだから、少しでも居心地が良い方がいいだろう。
任務ならやりがいこそが
So
重要だ。
this might be an option that's coming up of where they want me to start, and that's gonna Oh no, this is gonna dictate who I'm gonna have. Fudge. If it's worth it or not.
そうだ。自分が担当している娯楽街は江戸の中で最も面倒な区画だろうな。住民の娯楽のためにあるような場所だ。昼も夜もアホどもが大騒ぎしているせいでいさかいが多発している。だから良いかの出現
I'd want to
数も
start in a
最多で
calm place.
生まれる良いかも面倒な奴らばかりだ。はっきり言って初心者には全く向いていない場所だな。
Yeah, probably.
だが逆を言えばお前の特別な力を一番欲している区画でもあって。
Oh, dang it. All the area that needs your special power the most. After saying all that in one go, Yabuta suddenly scrunched his face and closed his mouth tightly. Receiving that sort of treatment so suddenly made me feel uneasy. Is something the matter?
なぜ自分がこんな面倒なところの
Because you're a butt face and no one else wants to deal with you. Oh, sorry. I got violent.
娯楽街
Oh
なん
my
て
fudge.
うるさくてろくなやつがいない最悪だ。今すぐ配属先の変更を要求する。
Oh, lordy. Okay.
ああ、また始まった。
What was all this about an assignment being worth it?
殿がお前に娯楽街を任せているのは、それが最善だと判断されたからだ。お前の仕事ぶりを殿は褒めておられた。
そうだよ、清彦。俺たちじゃ娯楽街は手に負えないから、優秀な君に任されているんだよ。
More than capable hands.
殿が自分を褒めて。
You're
それは
easily fooled, aren't you?
ここで嘘を言っても仕方ない。
Why would I
そう
lie?
人の言葉は一番信
Oh
用できるでし
gosh.
ょ。
ま、当たり前だろう。自分はお前たちよりも優秀だからな。
Oh
娯楽ない程度
no.
楽勝だ。はい、違いない
Oh, I still like him.
そうそう。
Oh
ほんと
no.
君って単純じゃない。
Thanks for the
素直
follow.
ですごくいいと思うよ。うん。
Thanks for the follow, Wolf. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome to the Kitty Kingdom. Enjoy your time in the pastures. Oh gosh.
清彦、彼女への説明は以上でいいのか。
待て。一つだけある。
What other thing?
娯楽街は江
Oh
戸で酒
no.
が
I don't
一
drink
番
alcohol. I see. Perhaps he was remembering the taste of the alcohol. Yabuta's threads were, contrary to his stiff expression, a happy orange.
説明は以上だ。どこの区画を
Oh,
担
I'm
当
about
す
to
る
get
か
the
決まっ
choice.
たか？
Don't make me choose. Right. From the 3 explanations, I knew that each district has its own unique traits, but that didn't mean that I could answer the question so soon. I just arrived at Edo, and I can't quite imagine myself doing work. I can't imagine working either. I don't want to work.
まだ答えは出そうにないようだな。
Honestly, if I could pick a job, I'd be a stay-at-home parent. That would be what I would want to do. But since we have to work, or at least a good portion of us do, counseling is what I'm doing now. But otherwise, here, I like exploring all these games and all these worlds and finding all kinds of love. I like doing that. Not yet. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yabuto, you're making this real difficult, man. They seemed to get the message from my reaction, and the 3 of them looked at each other with troubled expressions.
そうだ。なら一緒に任務をする人で選ぶの
I
ど
get
うか
to
な
do what now? Okay? Yes, please?
お前よほど自分に自信があるようだな。
Oh, no.
そういう意味じゃないから。俺たちだけじゃなくて任務はキコとも一緒にやるだろう。
The vessels will also tag along. Okay.
彼らとの相性なんかもあるだろうし、
My
そっち
compatibility.
で判断してもいいんじゃないかと思ったんだ。
Oh! Hold on, no, let me choose. Hold on, let's go. Okay. Oh, I see. Thinking about it that way might make it easier to decide. I wanted to get along with all my companions, but if our personalities clashed and they hated me, it might have an effect on the mission. No matter how careful you are in your interactions, miscommunication can always happen. I understand that fact all too well. But aside from the Tomonori and Tojo, I've only just been introduced to everyone. I wish I could talk to everyone a bit more.
そういうことなら、今日一日はキコたちと話してくるといい。
Give your answer
返
today.
事は今日中であれば問題ない。
I already know who I want! Thank you very much. I already know who I want. Just from looking at my interactions with everyone so far, I already know who I want. I immediately left the mansion in order to talk to the members of the Oniwabin. Kiyoshiro told me that the Samurai Town team would be working at the base. Since we traveled to Edo together, I felt closer to them than the others in the Oniwabin, but I decided to talk with them once more. Where should I go? I knew it! Say, you're not telling me, though! You're not telling me where they are! How am I supposed to know where to go? Where are they? Where are they? Ah! You're making me hydrate! Man! I may need to go to the litter box. Okay. I'm gonna do a self-hydrate. Hold on. Okay, I hydrated. Fine. I'm going to the veranda. Because if I was going to look for people, I wouldn't go to the study. I would think that they would be out and about. So I'm going to the veranda. And if the people I'm looking for are not in the veranda, I'm going to cry. Okay? I don't know where they are. What was over here again? I tried to walk around relying on my memory and ended up in the veranda at the very back of the mansion. I hadn't noticed when I looked around yesterday, but the garden seemed well looked after. Wow, this garden is beautiful. Sunbathing here would feel amazing.
なんだ、誰かと思ったらお前か。
I'ma cry. I said I'ma cry. Dang it. At least he's tall. As I continued to stare at the veranda, Kunitake called out to me from behind. It seemed he had heard my voice and come out of the room.
お頭たちの話はもう終わったのか?
Yeah. Yes, it's just that I'm still considering where my assignment should be.
そうか。まあ、いきなりそんなこと言われても簡単に
I
は
don't
決
want
め
to
られ
hang
ない
out
よ
with
な。
you.
よし、それならお兄さんが相談に乗ってやるよ。
Big bro!
こっち座りな。
Don't be the big bro, this makes it weird. Tojo sat down on the veranda and patted the ground next to him with his hand. I thought I was gonna get other characters. Right. I copied him and also immediately sat down in the spot he designated.
で、どういう点で悩んでるんだ?
I'm not sure which district is right for me just from listening to the explanations. I do know which area has the strongest Blightful and where they appear most, but...
つまり、自分が働いてる姿を具体的に想像できないから決められないってことか?
Yeah, that's part of it.
そういうことなら任せろ。武家町での任務内容なら俺でも十分教えてやれるはずだ。と言っても、武家町でも他の区画と同じで情報収集したり、
If it's only between him and the other guy, I do prefer this guy. I do prefer Tojo over the other one. So I guess this isn't bad.
ただ、お頭からも聞いてるかもしれないが、ここは武家の人間ばかりだから情報収集するのが面倒なんだよ。まずはお偉い武家の人間たちに気に入られなきゃ話をすることすらできない。
Unless they like you. That sounds accurate.
だからもしお前が武家町の担当になるなら礼儀作法から学ぶんじゃないか?
I see.
どうだ? やれそうか?
To be honest, I'm a little nervous. I don't know the first thing about samurai etiquette.
まあ、初めは誰だってそんなもんさ。
He is a big bro.
けど、安心しろ。お前がうちに来ることになったら、俺が責任を持って面倒を見てやるよ。
I want the other guys. He's so reliable. I had the impression for a while, but Tojo was always optimistic and kind, no matter the situation. Even when Tomonari did what he wanted and acted aloof, despite the complaints, Tojo still accepted him for who he was. Oh, I'm getting a call, so I'll be right back. It's all good. But I think I just accidentally lied to my mom. My mom called. And we just had a miscommunication, and I think I just accidentally lied to her. No. She asked me, hey. She asked me, she said, hey, I'm looking for the yellow thing that your partner likes to put on burgers. And I'm like, are you talking about mustard? And she's like, oh wait, I found it. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then she speaks another language. She speaks, Spanish. And she's like, oh, and does she like, and does your partner like, boil. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wait, what does that mean again? And then she's like, hey, hey, hey. Like, she's trying to get my attention. And I'm like, yeah? And then she's like, oh, okay, bye. I thought I was saying yeah, as in, yeah, I can hear you. But I think she took that as, yeah, he likes chicken. So, Scribs, if you're still here, my mom's gonna make you chicken. Am I gonna correct her? No. We're gonna have chicken. I'll do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It was funny though. She didn't say what kind of chicken though. You heard what happened. It wasn't my fault. Anyway. I'm dying right now. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was awesome. Anyway. Scourge, I take it it's slow at work right now? Oh, anyway. He really was a good mentor. Maybe I'll feel less worried if I go on assignments with someone like this. What the fudge was that? Do it again! What was that? Do it again! Do it again! Oh my gosh! Do it again! What was that? What was that? Do it again! In that moment, a small shadow flew out of the back of the room. The shadow skillfully hopped around as it came in front of me. Oh, it's a birdie! It's adorable. It's pretty. It playfully spread two wings like it was greeting me. A sparrow? Chang. And the thing around its neck looks like a cat toy. Oh, really? Why would it be so busy on Christmas Eve? That's surprising. The sparrow seemed awfully used to people and rubbed its cheek against my hand, which was resting limply on the ground. Not even I could see the threads of an animal, but even so, it was obvious that the sparrow was pretty friendly. I was even able to feel its soft feathers, which made me feel incredibly fortunate. It feels so soft, and it's super cute. The outside is dangerous. I'm gonna eat it. What does it say? Again. Tojo extended his hand, but the sparrow flapped its wings and used them to elegantly dodge him. Not to be outdone, Tojo reached his hand out into the direction the sparrow was moving, but... See, I'm starting to like birds, but I don't think I like this bird. It's aggressive. Tojo gave up and put down his hand, and the sparrow calmed down immediately. That was an amazing exchange. Does it understand what we're saying? Okay, you like this bird? Is this bird your pet, Tojo? You have a pet bird. Interesting.
名前はコマメ。女の子だ。一月ほど前に怪我してたところ
Is
を
it
見つけ
still
て
injured?
ずっと看
But
病
a
をしてたん
month
だ。
ago, it shouldn't still be injured.
怪我自体はもう完治したんだが、後遺症なのか空を飛べなくてな。
It can fly. It's just choosing
だ
not
から
to.
俺が仕方なく面倒を見てるんだよ。
So that's why she's hopping around. She seemed perfectly fine, but it would be difficult to live in the wild if she can't fly. Thinking about it that way, I couldn't help but feel sorry for the precious Komame. There, good girl. I patted her head with my fingertips, and Komame narrowed her eyes in satisfaction. Not only that, she nuzzled her forehead against me as if to reciprocate. Oh, she's adorable. She's so cute.
楽しそうだな。
If it's fluffy, I pet it. Oh, I'm sorry. You must... you must want to touch her too.
お？あは。俺のことは気
She
にするな。
doesn't like you?
そいつ。
Oh, I would rub
俺に
that
は
in your
全
face.
然懐かないんだ。
That's not true. The two of you were having fun playing around just now.
あれは遊んでたんじゃなくて、思いっきり避けられてたんだよ。見てろ。
I would try to put her on your shoulder and then watch her try to flap away or something.
ほら、コマメ。俺にも同じようにスリスリ。おい、どこに行くんだ。
She definitely doesn't like him. Do it again. Aww. And then, after losing his chase against Komame, Tojo lay face down in the hallway with a disappointed expression.
俺、一生こいつに懐かれない気がしてきた。
After you took care of her? That is bogus. That's the highlight of the stream is the bird. After it gave him the bird.
別に落ち込んでねえよ。
I'm not upset or anything. Yeah, he's totally upset. But I wonder why. It's kind of cute. Tojo gave off the impression of a reliable older brother, but I never expected that he would have a side like this. No, he's a vessel. He could just be acting out his kind of personality. I guess I better head off. Bye! The bird just said bye. Come on, mate. I'm gonna leave now, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. What? Where'd he go? Ah! I have a bird now! Instead of leaving, Komame jumped onto my shoulder. All while flapping and spreading her wings as if to proclaim that we were inseparable. Nope, I got a pet bird now. I'd rather have a cat. It didn't look like she was going to leave me anytime soon. Tojo.
へえ。ずいぶん気に入られてんな。
I don't want it. I
この
don't
ままお前が
want
コマメの飼い
it.
主になるか？
I don't want this bird. What? But you're the one who's been taking care of Komame, right?
まあそうなんだが、お前はまだ江戸に来たばかりだし。
I need someone to talk to and it's gonna be a bird. I don't want the bird.
それに、俺が言ったところで、そいつ言うこと聞かないからな。コマメ、お前、俺のこと嫌いなのか？
He's asking the bird if it hates him. Yeah. Definitely. Come on, man, you shouldn't chirp there.
ほらな。
See? Poor Tojo. I understand. I'll take the responsibility of raising Komame. And so, I had now officially become the owner of a pet sparrow. I don't want this bird. After that, I walked around the base alone. There should be... See, the bird's gone! There should be one more person in that base. Oh, I still get to go to the study anyway. Is this... While wandering around the base, I discovered a place that looked like a study. It seemed that this was an archive used specifically by the Oniwaban. Maybe they're working here? While thinking that, I peeked into the back of the room. He looks like he blends into this room. I was met with Tomonari, who was researching something whilst buried in documents. When he noticed my arrival, he cheeringly smiled and gestured for me to come over with his hand. I really like this. What personality? I mean, I like when he's nice, but that's about it. What part of the personality are you talking about? When he just acts nice? Is that it?
話は聞いてる。それで、所属先は決まった？
The truth is, I'm still not sure. I asked them to wait until tonight for my answer.
そうなんだ。それなら、武家町なんてどう？
They're both talking about Samurai Town, so am I going to be forced into Samurai Town? Huh?
武家町には僕と国高がいるし、同じ管轄ならすぐ助けてあげられる。
I don't really get a choice, and that makes me sad.
それに、慣れた相手のいる環境の方が、君にとっても働きやすいんじゃない？
Oh, he's being very obvious, like, I want to spend more time with you. Alright, alright. What? He's overly forward demeanor made my face go beet red. Where does the red? Tomonari always sounds so casual. I can't tell if he's serious or if he's joking. He doesn't sound like a joke. He doesn't even look like a jokester. So, should I really be in charge of the same district as Tomonari? It's true that he's the closest person to me in Oniwaban, but thanks for asking me. But could you give me a little while?
どうして？
Why? I just gave you the best answer. Why? He gave me all this time, so I want to use it to ask others for their opinions. Each district seems to be different in its own way, too.
わかった。じゃあ、比較しやすいように僕がやってきた任務の話とか聞く？
Could you?
もちろん。でも、武家町では基本的に見回りくらいしかしないかな。行動もいつも国高と一緒だし、特別な任務に参加したのは君を迎えに行った時くらい。
Really?
うん。僕が貴子として目覚めたのは1年くらい前だから、お庭番の中でも新参なんだって。
Oh, I see. I found that easy to believe. In fact, when I saw the Oniwaban interacting, Tomonari felt distant from them, almost strangely silent. Maybe because he himself couldn't quite grasp what separated him from the rest of the Oniwaban.
だから君のことを一番理解できると思う。新入りだと困ることもたくさんあるだろうし、僕といた方が楽だと思うよ。そういう意味でも武家町はおすすめ。
Oh, what an amazing what an amazing pitch. Considering how much trouble I've had with relationships in the past, I was intensely swayed. Tomonari looked at me as if he remembered something. Took an item from his Natsuki
貴
chart.
子の性質はもう聞いていると思うけど、実際の道具はまだ見たことないよね。これが僕の元となった道具。
It was a beautifully maintained Iron case. Its base was glossy bronze with gold and scarlet flower pattern drawn over it. It seemed to have been broken in the past, as I could faintly make out marks that looked like repaired cracks. I feel like I've seen this case before.
どうしたの？
It's nothing. It's a common enough pattern, so maybe I'm mistaken. Is this alright to show me something important as that? It's this vessel's weakness?
そうなんだけど、君にならいいかなと思って。だけど、他の人には聞かない方がいいと思う。僕もみんながどんな道具から生まれたのか知らないし。
Alright, I'll be careful. In other words, just as humans had human etiquette, it seems vessels had their own set of rules. It may look like us, but those rules were something I definitely wanted to keep in mind. Speaking of, do you not remember anything from before you became a vessel?
うん、何にも。
So, you don't know how this Inro case got in the hands of the Shogun unit either.
そうだね。でも基本的には人から譲ってもらったり、位置に流れているものを買っているみたい。僕の印籠もそんな感じなんだと思う。
I see. Even though he knew nothing about his past, Tomonari looked completely unfazed. Like Miyaji explained earlier, perhaps he didn't think about it because his heart and very ability to doubt had been sealed away. I felt a faint loneliness at how Tomonari could talk about himself in such a detached way.
話せるのはこれくらいかな。参考になった？
Yeah, more than enough. Thank you.
どういたしまして。
Tomonari then gave me his usual calming smile. However, interacting with someone so kind had raised a question in my mind. Hey, I've been wondering about this, but why do you care so much about me? You even invited me to join you and showed me the tool that you were born from. A vessel wouldn't do those kinds of things normally, right?
他の機構がどうかは知らないけど、僕はただそうしたいからそうしているだけだよ。
Is it like an instinct?
どうなんだろう。こんなことは初めてだからよくわからない。それを知りたいと思うから一緒にいたいのかもね。君はそう思ったことない？
That's... He stared at me with his crystal clear eyes, and I couldn't help but feel flustered. There was a part of me that couldn't fully deny Tomonari's words, but...
でも、それとこれとは話が別だね。担当する区画は君が好きに選ぶといいよ。
What?
だって決めるのは僕じゃなくて君だから。僕は君の決定に従う。いいところにつけるといいね。
Right. Thank you. What is the sense of unease I'm feeling? Just when I thought he was asking something of me, it was almost like there was this wall. Almost like he was putting distance between us. Is that what a vessel is like? I said my goodbyes to Tomonari and left the study. Alright, I successfully talked with Tomonari and Tojo. Hello, birdie. I'm glad to make your acquaintance too, Komami. I did feel a little bad when I thought about Tojo, though. If I go show Komami every now and then, he definitely won't worry so much. Now then, let's go meet with the other Onewabin from here. The entertainment district should be the closest? Oh, I'm gonna go everywhere. I immediately made my way to the entertainment district. This place is as lively as ever. I can definitely see how it could be as rowdy as a festival all year long. Where should I go first? I'd explore the main street. Anyway, I should try walking down this path a little more. It seems like this is the road with the most people. I might run into someone along the way. Komami, make sure you don't fall off. Actually, since it's dangerous on my shoulder, maybe you should hide in my belongings?
Sure.
After those preparations, I continued walking leisurely down the main street of the entertainment district. Of course, to avoid getting targeted by thieves, I held my belongings firmly with both hands. Now that I see it, I can understand why the entertainment district has the most Blightfall. I mean, no matter how you look at it, this level of activity is not normal. But without the entertainment district, no one would be able to vent their frustrations from the Blightfall attacks. When you think about it this way, it seems difficult to balance preventing the appearance of Blightfall with preserving the citizens' peace of mind.
今日の目玉はカゴ細工。あの有名な細工師の仕事が見られるよ。入場料はたったの32文だ。そこのあんたも見ていってよ。すごいのあるからさ。
As I thought about a Blightfall, I encountered Otaro, who was calling in customers in a loud voice. Oh, good. I found him. But he's working right now. Is it alright to talk to him? I couldn't do anything but observe from afar while holding onto my belongings and Komami. And then... I thought he was going to say my name for some reason. I forgot they don't say names. When Otaro happened to turn around, we made direct eye contact. He noticed me. Oh, Otaro,
どうしたんだよ。ひょっとして俺に会いに来てくれたのか？それならすげえ嬉しい。
Huh? But before I could say anything, Otaro ran towards me. I felt surprised and a little taken off guard, just how bluntly happy he seemed.
もう話し合いは終わったのか？まさか娯楽街の担当になったとか？
Maybe. No, not yet. I think I'd decide after talking with everyone.
なんか真面目だな。それなら俺と一緒に働こうぜ。あんたが来てくれたらすっごく楽しくなりそうだし。
Oh wait, then I would get to work with him and the long-haired boy. I think I'll be in this district.
俺、うまい料理が出る店も思いっきり遊べる店もたくさん知ってるから。
Ooh, we might go shopping. Oh, then I really want to be in this district. And I get to eat? Oh, then I'm really tempted. Thank you, but I really want to think... Girl, stop talking. Could you give me some... No?
そっか。なんかごめんな。
Oh, I want to be in this district. Ah, stop. No. He's easy to read. Man, no. Way too easy to read. No. You're like a little dog. Don't say that.
なんだよ急に。犬？どのあたりが？
Inu. That's... Wait a second. No! I shifted my belongings into one hand that I wouldn't drop. Komami extended my other hand towards Hotaru.
なんだ？
Shake.
ワン？
No! No! Oh no, why would you do that? Then Hotaru, even while tilting his head to the side, gently placed his hand upon mine. That's action undoubtedly that of a dog. Oh, beating party is a suit. No, why would you do that?
そうか？
Do something. No, I don't want to do that. Why would you do that to him? No.
なあ、それって男として喜んでいいもんじゃないよな。いや、一応褒め言葉なんだ。
You just met him. Why would you say and do that? I am so upset right now. So sad. So sad. Right, boys don't really get happy when people call them cute. Actually, I've heard the opposite. If you compliment a guy, I think they get happy. As far as I'm aware. I don't know. I could be wrong. Did I say the wrong thing? But considering how I'd been constantly on edge since the morning, the kind of casual interaction was a relief.
ま、いいか。話戻すけどさ、俺が娯楽街のことを教えてやれば、うちに来てくれるかもしれないってことだよな。
Take me around town. Yes, that's definitely a possibility.
よし。なら質問は何でも聞いてくれ。
Can you take me around town? A suggestion is super helpful. I'll start from the basics. Okay, what do you normally do on missions?
基本的にはさっきみたいに店の呼び込みをしながら情報収集かな。俺、表向きには見せ物小屋の呼び込みで生活してることになってるから。
A show tent? What? And that extra charges a fee to view either unusual items, performances, humans, or animals.
あと、金次が入手した情報を検証するのも俺の。
If I was assigned to the entertainment district, I'd also have a cover job like you and Kenji.
それはどうだろうな。あんたってど素人だし、よほどのことがないとそういうのはやらされないんじゃない？
Okay.
多分、糸を見る力を使う見回りとかが主な仕事になるんじゃね？
I see.
なあなあ、次は俺が質問してもいい？
Okay, okay. Sure.
あんたってさ、江戸に来る前は山奥で暮らしてたんだろ？
Oh, I don't think you want the answer to that question. You don't want the... I was ostracized. People called me names, like a monster. I don't think you want the answer to that one. Well, and so I explained, and how, oh gosh, no, and how I had been ostracized for the people. Oh gosh. No, he's like angered at all the. Yeah, once I told friends about things, they were not happy to hear any of that stuff. Nope, nope, nope. And that's when you know you have good friends. A slightly different. Yay, I love him.
そんな奴らと離れられてよかったじゃん。これからは俺たちがついてるから。なんかあったら
Exactly.
すぐに言えよな。
I want to hug him. Thank you. I didn't think that Otome would be so empathetic towards me. So. Girls, to be on his team. I know, right? Ah, adore him. I know, right? Adore him.
あんたのお母さんってどうしてんの？今の話じゃ
Oh,
全
she's
然
in
出
the
てこなか
grave.
った。
She's dead.
で、悪い。これ聞いちゃまずい話だった。俺、そのあたりを見極めるのが苦手で。
Oh man, this is my favorite. I like him. I like him. No, it's fine. Oh. Customers aren't coming in at all. Oh, is our time up? Man.
やばい。
We heard an angry yell from the show tent. It seemed that he was Otoro's boss. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to you while you're at work.
いや、それは全然平気。それより娯楽街のこと、あんまり教
Can
え
I
てあげ
keep
られなく
talking
て
to
ご
you
めん。
while you're at work?
でもちょっとは考えといてくれよな。あんた面白いやつだし、俺すげえ興味あるから。じゃあな。
Oh, I gotta make sure she didn't blink. Hold on, let me make sure nobody blinked in that photo. Okay, nobody blinked. We're good. With those parting words, Hotaru dashed off. Hotaru really is as straightforward in a way that's different from Tomonari. The realization hit home as I watched him leave. Alright, that's one person I've talked with. To meet with the other person, where should I go? Theater house! Oh man, they're both in the same place and that makes me ecstatic! This is where Kichi is working. He should be around here somewhere. With that in mind, I quietly peeked into the theater house, but there's no one here. Could it be their day off? In that case, where's Kenji? I wonder if he's doing work for the Oniwaban. Upon reaching that conclusion, I turned on my heel and prepared to leave, when suddenly... I heard a sound from the back of the theater house. Oh! I strained my eyes and stared into the back, and it seemed like someone was sweeping over there. As much as I would actually want to continue, I am actually going to take a small, quick break. Need to grab a snack. Use the litter box below my nose and all of that. So I'd give it about 10 minutes or so. So BRB, everyone. Oh, and I will play an ad because it does help the stream. If you want to skip ads or anything like that, feel free to subscribe. It does all help the channel. But in the meantime, feel free to grab a snack. Grab a snack. Do whatever you need to do, and we will be right back. And we are good to go for the last bit. I strained my eyes and stared into the back. It seemed like someone was sweeping over there. I could only see their back, so all I could tell was that they were a man. Real men have long hair. Are they someone tasked with the maintenance here? They might know where Kiji is. Excuse me, there's something I want to ask you.
はい、何でしょうか。
Kiji? To my surprise, the person was Kiji himself. I was dumbfounded at the unexpected turn of events.
おや、あなたでしたか。
Don't say dumb expression, come on! I'm trying to like you. Was the first interaction just not real? Ha! I didn't notice this other stuff before. It's nothing. I just didn't think that an actor like yourself would be cleaning.
僕だってこのキクリアの一員なんですから、掃除くらいし。
A guild name shared by Kubi actors within his troupe. They may put various performances in theater located in the entertainment district where Kiji plays the female roles.
それで、今日はどういったご用件でしょうか。またからかわ
Don't
る
say it like that! No, I just wanted to ask you about assignments in the entertainment district.
ああ、そういえば配属先を決めるとか言ってましたね。
While saying that, Kiju blankly stared outside of the theater house. There were so many people walking about outside that it was hard to believe the theater house could be so quiet. Perhaps not knowing that it was a day off, some townsfolk were doing what I did earlier in peeking inside.
奥へ来てください。ここで話していると人が来るかもしれませんし。
Why is he so pretty? Oh, birdie.
おや、国高が飼っていたスズメじゃないですか。あなたも静かにしていてくださいね。
If the trailer didn't say that he was vain and alluring, I would be all over him. I would be. So I'm very conflicted on who I should pick. that is not a lower voice. I firmly held onto my bag so that Komame wouldn't fall off of it and lightly running followed after Kiji.
ここならいいでしょう。
Kiji guided me to the dressing room where we first exchanged greetings. But unlike when I came here last time, no one was around except for Kiji.
今日は僕しかいませんので、ここでならゆっくり話ができるでしょう。
I don't know, I'd always be sus of other people around. Thank you. After Kiji made me sit in the room, he even prepared a tea for me. While holding his own cup of tea, he sat in front of me without making a sound.
それで、どんなことを聞きたいんですか？
I should ask questions that would help me learn about missions in the entertainment district and not just Kenji himself. I'd reverse that, but okay. Then in that case, I heard that a lot more Blightfall appear in the entertainment district compared to the other areas, so it's difficult to work in. In that case, why are you working in the entertainment district? Since I've come all this way here, I wanted to work properly as an Oniwabin, and I didn't want to hold anyone back. If I needed some special talent to work in the entertainment district, then I wanted to know in advance.
そんなもの決まっているでしょう。
I have the aptitude for it. Alright, you have an ego. Aptitude?
キコの元が道具であることは聞いたでしょう。僕の場合、その道具の持ち主が芸能関係に強い人だったらしいんですよ。だから僕にも その特性が引き継がれているんです。芸能まみれの娯楽街で働くのにはうってつけでしょ。
Right. Well, I'm also curious about the owner of the tool. Tomonari already warned me against that, so I won't ask. But even if you have aptitude, isn't it difficult to work as a kabakui actor while also doing missions for Oniwaban? How are you finding the time?
僕の場合は逆ですかね。役者の仕事をしていれば、自然と任
Okay,
務
that's
を
true.
こなせる
If
形
you're
になっ
making
ているん
people
です
happy,
よ。
people don't end up having negative emotions.
まず業界人とつながっていれば、きな臭い話が勝手に耳に入るんです。そして舞台へ上がれば、同時に多くの人を観察できます。あそこは観客の挙動がよく見えますからね。
Oh, I was thinking of a whole other direction.
それらの情報を踏まえれば、良いかの発生源も大体予測できるでしょう。良いかは人の悪意から発生するものですから。
Truly a method only a kabuki actor could come up with. Kibichi's answer was precisely what I wanted to know. But because of that, one problem became quite clear. But it could be difficult for me to work in the entertainment district since I have no experience in entertainment. Even if I started that sort of training now, I have no idea what it could be useful.
何を言っているんですか。あなたには白石の一族の力があるでしょう。
Huh?
芸ができないのなら、別の方法で貢献することもできるでしょうに。それを
I'm sorry.
別に構いませんよ。あなたならそうですね。今度の公演中に背景に隠れて舞台へ上がってみるのはどうです？そうすれば観客の意図も見やすいんじゃないですか？
That's fair. What? On stage? His plan was solid, but I couldn't so easily accept Kinji's suggestion. I mean, even if I'm hiding in the back, if I can see them, doesn't that mean I'd be clearly visible from the audience? If I did that, I could disturb the play. Worst case scenario, I could get banned. No, wait. Kenji came up with the idea, so it would be rude not to at least try it. Before that, how in the world could we... are we going to explain that that to the theater house members?
何を本気にしているんですか？言っておきますが、冗談です。
Bro, you are not good at making jokes. Huh?
そもそも歌舞伎の舞台に女性は上がれません。
Hold on, if I'm in cosplay though, how would they even be able to tell? Is that so?
これくらいは一般常識だと思いますが、この程度の
Okay, now I don't like you.
あなた、結構アホです。
Now I don't like you, but I definitely go for you second. What? It seemed that I was completely played for a fool. Kenji looked on, seemingly satisfied at my frustration. He then drank all his tea in one swing.
さて、お茶も飲み終わりましたし、そろそろ片付けましょうか。
I'm not gonna lie, like...
と、
Oh! The second Kenji put strength into his fingers, the cup broke with a... What? Bro.
はあ、まったく。ちょっと握っただけで割れるなんて。
Bro.
脆い器ですね。
From just being held?
ん？そうですが、何か？
No, nothing at all. Normally a cup wouldn't break just from someone holding it, right? And seems like it didn't seem like it had any cracks in it either. Maybe he's really strong. It could have been that he was cleaning earlier because he broke something. But a cup breaking, that could be some insane strength. Even with those questions in mind, I could never get a voice to them. After giving Kenji my thanks, I ended up leaving the theater house. I've talked to both Kenji and Hotaro. That means the last place is Castle Town. Let's go talk with Kuga and Yuchi. Kamame, you should stay here just in case. It'd be awful if you got lost. Sure. After walking for a bit, I finally arrived at my final destination. This place is really fantastic. The amazement I felt when I first came to Edo's come back. I can't believe it was only yesterday. I felt deeply moved by the sights, breathing a sigh of appreciation. Now then, where should I look first? Oh. I'm gonna take 1 second here. Hold on. There are only 2 other characters, so I think we can get through them pretty quick and then just kind of wrap this one up. This chapter just seems like you go into the other characters a little bit more in detail. Me being me, I probably would go into the stores first and then save the row house. So I was planning on ending at noon, so I think we'll keep going just to finish this one. And then kind of figure it out from there. But yeah, I think we'll keep going. So, stores. Maybe I should go somewhere I haven't gone before. Upon deciding that, I began walking down a path lined with stores. When I looked around, there sure seemed a lot of... Hold on. There sure are a lot of stores. A tailor, a shoe store, a toy store. I'm trying to figure out which is which. Oh, tailor, there's a shoe store, and a toy store. That does not look like toys I would probably want. Actually, you know what? The one with the balls over there, that's what I would get. And a fan. I would get the fan. Is that a person over there? Oh, there he is. Yoichi. Hello. Hi, Yoichi.
Get.
Right, he doesn't like to work. I would not go for him. I saw a familiar figure from behind and called out to them, though he made a bluntly irritated face at me. I won't let that make me feel bad. Girl, no, I feel irritated. Yoichi, are you in the girl, don't say it out loud. Okay. Are you in the middle of a mission right now? You're carrying so many things.
これは奉公先の買い出しをしてただけ。任務とは関係ない。
Is this for your cover job?
そう。
Hearing that, I remembered Kenichi and Hotaro. Just like them, it was probably common for a Noabin to have a public persona and lifestyle. So, what kind of job do you have, Yoichi? Liquor store. Liquor? Do you make it, or do you sell it?
両方。
Oh, it seems like it's a lot of work. What kind of things? With lots of things to do.
別に。
Boy, you are so straight to the point. You do not want a conversation. Take the hint, girl. Honestly, I could probably run with whatever he says and just make a conversation for myself. The conversation ended in an instant. Holding a conversation was a lot easier when everyone else was around. Maybe I'm not welcome. I'm sorry for talking to you when you're on your job. You must be busy.
へえ、その自覚はあったんだ。っていうか、なんであんた敬語なわけ？年は近いのにそんな話し方されたら周りから浮くからやめてくれない？
I already ended the conversation. All you had to do was say okay and then leave. What? You're also 19 years old?
何言ってんの？キコなんだからそんなわけないだろう。俺がしてるのは見た目の話。
You have no self-awareness. I understand.
敬語。
I want to slap you with the Switch remote in my hand. I'm sorry, Yoichi. I don't like you so much. Though he nodded at me, Yuichi still looked like he was in a bad mood. It seemed as though he, in a matter of speaking, is a rather... I don't want to say this line.
何ジロジロ見ないでくれる
Sorry, I was just thinking that you're pretty expressive. You're a vessel, right? Your heart is sealed away, but the faces you make are just kind of felt out of place.
ああそんなことだったら単に
I'm
あ
reacting
んたの
based on
言
your
葉と
words
表情
and
に合わせ
expression.
た反応をしてるだけ
I mean, that's basically emotions in a nutshell. Some people restrain it, some people unleash it. Really? Then even when we're talking normally, you're thinking about all sorts of different stuff.
そういうことあんたに好意的な気候はあんたがそう望んでいると分かってそういう反応をしてる
Then why are you such a butt face?
逆に俺はこういう態度を取れば早く仕事に戻れると思っているからこうしているだけ機嫌とか関係ない
Then why haven't you left for work yet? I could understand the logic behind it. However, hearing it anew made me feel an indescribable emotion. Still, that's pretty similar to a human.
はあどこが
I mean, humans fake laugh when they're not happy, or fake cry, too. When you think about it that way, vessels are no different than humans. Aside from the fact that I can see your threads. That I can't see your threads. At that moment, Komami, who should have been hiding in my belongings, leapt out. Komami jumped into the air and landed right on top of Yoichi's head.
お
Komami, what are you doing? She can't be thinking of making those fast movements like she did with Toju. Huh? I immediately extended my arms to get her back, but I noticed something strange. Yomami was hopping around here and there on Yuichi's head, but she was holding back quite a bit. On top of that, she was even rubbing her forehead against Yuichi like she had with me. In other words, Yomami was showing affection. Yuichi too, for some reason, accepting Komami's behavior like nothing was wrong. Yuichi, you seem perfectly fine with this.
慣れてる
What?
動物に会うと大体こうなるしばらくすれば勝手に満足してくれるから好きに
That is so unfair! This is literally what happens to me with cats! This is complete BS! No, this is what no, I am so legit right now. No. This is what happens with cats. When me and Scribs, with our cats. So, where's that button? Here it is. So, I don't even know which end to start with. So let's start with the obvious one because it's easier. So, the cat with his arms stretched out, he is skittish with everybody. So, okay, that's fine. And then the cat next to him in the black and white, I'm trying to think how he treats us. He treats, I can't even figure this out. I can't do this right now. Hold on. Cats in general, I give them all the love that they could ever want, but they walk away from me. Scribs does not heed them a single mind, and all the cats go up to him. And it's like, I can give you all the affection in the world, and you give me nothing. I love you more than anything. And a lot of the cats that we have here do that with him. Half the cats kind of like me. Most of the cats like him more, and that upsets me. I don't like that. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. So the cat with his arms stretched out, trying to think. I know, makes me sad. Where are my sound alerts? I have to go turn them on. Oh, I have to go into settings for that. Oh. Oh, there it is! That was so delayed. But, yeah, no, I'm sad. The cat with his arms stretched out, I think he likes me more, but he's terrified of me. And he goes into Scribs' room all the time. The black and white one next to him, he is weird. He goes into Scribs' room more often, but he asks for affection from both of us. The cat next to him, I will pet him more than Scribs does, but he still goes to Scribs. Hold on. Where's my thing? Oh, I found it. I found the thing. Hold on. Oh, I was doing it upside down. So, the cat next to the black and white cat. That is Sad Boy. I will pet him all day, every day, but he still goes to Scribs to sit on him, to ask for pets and all of that, even though I'm the one that pets him forever. I don't know why he goes to Scribs, irregardless. The black and white cat, the Artemis, who looks like she's pissed off right there, I'll admit she hates everybody equally. She is an equal opportunist hater. I give her treats. I give her patience, I will admit. But she will still go to Scribs yet again. I don't know why, though. We both don't understand why. After that is Yum Yums. He does like me more because I'm basically his cat mom. I've raised him since he was a kitten. After that is Zen. I give her all the TLC, and she still goes to Scribs' room. After that is Houdini. He is a shy boy, and I get that it's Scribs' cat, but he still he's terrified of me. I give him all the loving care, but he still likes I get it. He's a shy boy, so he likes Scribs more. And the final cat is Macaroni. I give him a bunch of loves, pets, foods, and stuff, and he loves me. He still will ask Scribs for pets from time to time. Scribs will push him away because he knows I adore him. But I don't know why, but he still asks Scribs for pets, so I don't get it. So same thing with Yuichi. He doesn't like animals. He doesn't care about them, but he still gets affection. I don't get how that works. I give all furry creatures my love and affection. All of my cats love and affection, and they still prefer Scribs, and that makes me frustrated. Anyway, that's my rant. But yes, all are fluffy creatures. I love all my cats. I don't care. I love all of them. I welcome more, but Scribs does not. I will continue to look for a British Shorthair. That is my goal in life, is to add one more cat to the collection, and that is a gray British Shorthair. I repeat, a gray British Shorthair. I don't know why, but I really love them. They have to be chunky, though. I love that, though. That's what I want to add. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, I was looking at something. Man, making me hungry. I need to eat lunch. Anyway, I was going through the stories. I'm gonna finish that and then have lunch. This usually happens when I meet an animal. Then you let them do whatever. I like furry animals. If they have fur, I'm good. If they don't, it's... Oh, a milcery! Don't mind me, just catching. I'd rather have an all creamy, though. I did all the last evolutions of Alcremie. I just need the shiny ones now in Pokemon Violet. Blood, you're making me hungry. I gotta get through this story and then raid and run.
それにこのスズメ、東條さんのとこのでしょ？いつものことだから問題ない。
Always? then you're Komomi's favorite.
知らないし
Don't know, don't care. Kay, I found your match over here. It's Yoichi. And then I guess if you have Yoichi, you'll have Komami too. He said it was such finality, but judging by how Komami was still showering him with affection, it was pretty obvious. He seems cold, but is he really that mean of a person? Yes. Father used to tell me that animals are attracted to kind people. If that was true, why don't my cats love me? Oh, you see how it is. Yes! I caught the Milcery. Nice. Ah, Komami, welcome back.
満足したなら俺もう行くから
I'd kick you off the bridge first. Right. Thank you. Yoichi then walked off without a single glance in my direction. Okay, we're going for the last dude. Huh. That's weird. Alright, there's one person I've talked with. To meet with the other person, where should I go next? The row house. If I'm going to look for someone, I should go visit the row house. Upon deciding that, I continued walking down the street. Oh, there are children playing. Everyone seems to be having fun. In the back, the mothers are socializing. I wonder if they're in the middle of doing housework. Compared to the other districts, it really feels like people are living here. There seems to be a temple school and a dojo too. That's probably why it feels more comfortable here than the other districts. Oh, there's a lot of people gathering over there too. Let's go check it out.
お前、こんなところで何をしている?
Just as I turned around, someone lightly tapped me on the shoulder. I looked up and saw Kuga standing there. Kuga, thank goodness I found you.
なんだ? 私を探していたのか?
Well, yes, but I wanted to talk with the members of the Oniwaban before deciding. What were you doing just now, Kuga?
もちろん見回りだ。私の表向きの職は番方だからな。
Castle Watchman? I every time I see him, I want to call him Koga.
番方とは一般的に将軍の警護や城内、大名家の守備などを請け負う武士を指す。
I'm in charge of defending Castle
私は
Town.
特例で城下町の守備を任されている。同心と似たようなものだが、彼らは行動に制限がある。しかし、番方であれば、武士としての権力を持ったまま、お庭番として自由に行動ができるのだ。
Wow, that's pretty convenient. If that's the case, wouldn't it be easier for everyone to operate as a castle watchman?
いや、そうでもない。町民寄りの者がいなければ、情報収集は完璧とは言えないからな。結局のところ、私は武士だ。民の生活に根ざした深いところまで話を聞くのは難しい。特に、娯楽街のようなところだと、そういう傾向は顕著だと聞いている。だから、武士以外。
I see. It's true, talking to a samurai is nerve-wracking, so it would probably be difficult to engage in light conversation. Truth be told, I also tensed up when I first met Tomonari.
だが、表向きにも武士のままだと有利な点が一つだけある。
What is it?
それは、常に対等できることだ。
While saying that, Kuga placed his hand on two swords at his waist. A wakizashi and a tachi. The wakizashi is one thing, but carrying a tachi was only allowed for samurai and those of higher
私た
standing.
ちは刀がなければ注ぎを使えない。だが、私のような貴子がいることで、良いかにもすぐさま対応できるわけだ。私以外にも、武家町の二人が同じように武士として対等していただろう。
So, how did the other Oniwabi fight when the Blightfall appear?
脇差しを持っていた場合は、脇差しで対応する。それすらもない場合は、近場の協力者が確保している刀を使用して戦う。だから、武士と町人、 どちらともいなくては江戸での任務は円滑に行えない。
So that's how it is. In my conversation with Kuga, I felt my understanding of the Oniwaban deepened again. But I still had one particular question. So, if I officially join the Oniwaban, does that mean I should be training?
なぜだ。
I was told there's no need for me to fight, but I think I might be a hindrance if I didn't train.
なんだ、そんなことか。
Okay, so is she not fighting? What do you mean?
心配することはない。お前のことは私が守る。
What? Those words were so unexpected, and I could easily be mistaken as a and those words were so unexpected I could have easily be mistaken as a confession of love. It was the first time a man had ever said something like that to me, and my heart beat faster. Girl, what did he say? Because that did not sound like a confession to me. Oh, okay. I did not take it that way at all.
お前は唯一無二の白石のものだろう。そんな貴重な存在を失うわけにはいかないからな。
She needs to make babies. We need more of people with her power.
どうした？おかしい。
No, it's nothing. That gave me a shock. Of course that's the reason. I knew it would be, but that was a little bit embarrassing. After talking for a bit with Kuga, we parted ways. After successfully meeting with Yoichi and Kuga, I started walking towards the Oniwaban base. It's already this late. I should hurry back. But Edo had so many streets that look the same. I'm not sure which to take. What is this one? Oh gosh, what happened? Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I crashed into someone. I'm sorry. Are you alright? Oh, is this our friend? The person I crashed into head first appeared to be a woman. She stumbled slightly but looked at me with a steady gaze. But as soon as my eyes met hers, the woman appeared shocked. In that same moment, I also felt something like nostalgia spreading from the bottom of my chest. Could she be... Girl, who are you? No, who are you? She hugged me tightly with tears in her eyes. Who are you? Her threads, which represented shock and bewilderment, at first gradually turned into a lovely pink. Taken aback by her sudden actions, I could only stand there in surprise. At least we can tell if someone's genuine or not. Who are you? She clearly knew information that only I should know. In that instant, I pried the woman off of me. Girl, of course not. Of course, not to make her go away, but to get a good look at her face from the front. Are you Miharu? Oh, she's a form folk? As soon as I saw this obi cord Miharu had, a vivid scene played in the back of my mind. In the past, I broke the village rule and turned my favorite obi cord into a form folk.
宗さん、次はこっちいいか。土の状態を確認してほしいんだが。
はいはい、ただいま。やっぱ村の畑を救った男は違うな。もう宗さんがいないと畑耕すのもどうしたらいいのかわからねえよ。
そりゃ言い過ぎだよ。俺は普通のことしかしてないって。
またまた謙遜しちゃってこの子ぬ。
At that time, Father was still healthy and alive. Father was well liked by the people of the village and was always the center of attention. Now that I thought about it, they still gave me supplies even when I was ostracized because Father had contributed so much to the village. I always secretly watched from inside the house, sulkily playing with my obi cord. Father sure is popular. I wish I could be like him. But all my friends hate me now because of the threads. Suddenly, bright threads poured out from the obi cord I was playing with. The obi cord fell from my hand and floated gently up in the air, almost as if it was being fished up by a thread from the ceiling. At the same time, light began to gather around the obi cord. It morphed and squished like clay and began to take on the form of a human. At first, it turned into a child no bigger than me, then into a mature adult man, and then into a woman.
小さなお嬢さん、あなたと会えて嬉しいわ。よければ。
The woman smiled cheerfully and handed me a brand new wooden tag. It was the first time I met Miharu. Did I do that? No.
でも、生まれたのはいいものの、その後が大変だったわよね。あそこの村、形人が禁止だったから。どうも、形人です。なんて言う。
In the end, I think we pretended that you were a distant relative of father. Oh.
いいのよ。少しの間でも家族として一緒に暮らせたんだから。
So it's that easy to make form folk, okay.
は驚いたわね。うっかり木札を見られちゃって。あの時のお醤油さんの顔、今でも思い出せるわ。こんな風に目玉が飛び出しそうになってたんだから。
Saying that, Mihiro widened her eyes to their limits. What? Did the village chief really make that face?
ええ、してたわよ。やっぱり人間は全然覚えてないのね。
Oh, I'm sorry. Form folk actually have the ability to completely remember things they hear and see. As in Miharu's case, they can remember events from years ago, clearly as if they had happened just yesterday. From the perspective, we humans are the ones afflicted with the curse of oblivion, or so I've heard. Curse of oblivion. Forgetting. Form folk can retain their memories, unlike humans who are born cursed to forget things over time. Form folk who value their memories? Aww. Then have you been living in Edo ever since?
ええ、ここなら働き口がいっぱいあるもの。あ、そうだ。私今城下町にある水茶屋で働いてるの。よかったら来てね。おまけしてあげるわよ。
Yes, that would be lovely. Why is she mad? Pursed her lips in a rather dissatisfied manner. Is something wrong?
昔みたいにお姉ちゃんでもいいのよ。そんなかしこまった話し方じゃなくて。
But is it right for me to call her that? I wasn't able to protect her at all.
もう何考えてるか知らないけど、あなたはいろいろと気にしすぎなのよ。
I would call her Mimi.
今ここでまた会えたんだから、それでいいじゃない。私とあなたの仲でしょ。
Mimi.
そうよ。それでいいの。
I nervously tried the word out and a wide smile appeared on Mihiro's face. Mimi's face. Just being able to see the expression made my heart feel lighter.
それで宗則さんはどこに？あなたがここにいるってことは一緒に江戸へ来ているのよね。
Girl, you gotta be a lot more lighter with that. About that. I wasn't able to immediately answer Mimi, who asked me that so innocently. 3 years had passed since father died. I still wasn't sure how to answer in times like this.
もしかして一緒じゃないの？
A Chimecho has appeared, if anybody wants to catch it. No, actually, he died from an illness.
そうだったの。今まで大変だったでしょ。よく頑張ったわね。
With that, Mimi gently hugged me as if to comfort me. She didn't pry for more details. I could feel a mature sense of kindness from that.
何かあればいつでも頼ってね。
Your older
私は
sister.
あなたのお姉ちゃんで家族なんだから。それ
I could do nothing but nod at those warm words. I'd be crying my eyes out. After saying farewell to Mimi, I hurried back to the Oniwaban base. I'm sorry for being late. I've returned. Oh, there Konishiro and the others were waiting for me. Of course, I didn't think they were waiting the entire time. They had likely completed another mission before assembling again. Yes, everyone seemed busy, but they let me speak with them.
よかったよかった。それだけがちょっと心配だったんだよね。
で、答えは決まったんだろうな。
Personally, I did. Yes. At that question, I remember the events of the entire day. Aw, no one caught it. Sad. Though their methods were all different, I had a conversation with everyone. Now, I finally felt like I could think for myself and have a clear answer. I want to work in... This is how it does it? Okay. Town of Samurais and Politics. Quiet district of samurai and domino mansions. Focuses on Tomonari and Kotiki. Town of commoners and businesses. Busy districts of homes and shops where commoners make a living. Focuses on Yuichi and Genjuro. Towns of arts and beauty. Flashy district of theater, brothels, and gambling. Focuses on Kenji and Otaro. Okay. See, the thing that I hate about it is that it didn't specify what it said earlier of what each town is like which one is busier or whatever. This one, you need to have etiquette that I don't have, which they said that they could show me. It's quiet though, which would be a good place to start. I don't like him though. I don't like Yoichi. So that's a no for me. But I really do like Otaru though. But the problem is that it's the entertainment district, which would be very overwhelming to start in. But they seem like good people. To hang out with. Like, it would be fun. And I trust their capabilities. So for me, it's hard to choose between Entertainment District and Samurai Town. Like, there are some things to overcome etiquette-wise, which would make me nervous, but it's quiet and would be a good place to start with to get introduced to. Or you could go hardball with the Entertainment District with people that I would feel comfortable with. That's the hard part. So Samurai Town or Entertainment District? I'm not gonna lie, I like them. That's how I pick. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. And that's where I'm gonna save it. Okay. And that's where I'm gonna save it. Oh, man. So I really enjoyed that so much. So I did say that I was going to continue this game. But I think I want to give Infinite Nikki a try. Infinity Nikki. I gotta say that right. Infinity Nikki. I'm going to give Infinity Nikki a try. So I was testing out the game today. Yeah, I was testing out the game today on PC. And so as anyone else probably has, I started out with, I guess, PC gaming, if you want to do that. But I'm waiting to see who we can raid right now. Yeah. There's like quite a number of people today, actually. Some people that just started streaming or whatnot. To see what's going on. I started playing the game, well, I'm waiting for this to load, though. And it's been so long. I started playing on PC for some games, but I haven't been playing in a while. So I didn't know what to expect. Scribs will figure out that stuff when you get home. I don't have anything for right now, though. Thank you. But yeah, I started trying to figure out how Infinity Nikki would work. Good thing, though, because I was messing up so hard on setting up the game and figuring out how the controls would work. And I'm still in tutorial, and even tutorial, I was dying on jumping and floating. I was dying on floating specifically. And even tutorial was like, "Are you good, bro? Are you okay?" And I'm trying to figure out, like, is there a way that I can get a controller in here? I have not played PC in so long. Like, I was still wondering if WASD are controls still. The recent experience I've had with PC games is Steam. So yeah, I was still trying to figure out if any of those things are still a thing. But yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. So I'll be back to streaming Tuesday and Friday. Same time, 10 a.m. Central Time. K is like, still a thing? Yes. I've been playing on Switch for Otome games for so long, and then going back on Pokemon and stuff, at least consistent gaming. And I am still a PlayStation gamer at heart. So doing PC is so out of my realm that trying to figure it out today is like frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. So yes, it is very for me. Still looking to see who I can like raid. There are like a lot of options. I just can't pick one right now. I've been debating streaming tomorrow. But yeah, it's just like too difficult, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I wasn't even sure about like streaming today. Oh wait, it's like barely 12:30 and Scribs is coming back? That's awesome. Anyway. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Okay. I was trying to figure out like what exactly I was staring at in regards to like, I'm looking at like some artists right now, and I was just trying to figure out like what exactly I was doing. Okay. So the person that we're gonna raid is called Atomic Kawaii. Kawaii. So they've been an artist for a while now. They've been at a couple cons. Their art is really great. Just trying to figure out how to raid right now. Yep, so before we go in for the raid, let's show them what our channel's all about. Good games, good vibes, good times. For the view to count, make sure you refresh once we raid on the other side. We'll be back at it again on Thursday and Friday, hopefully with Infinity Nikki. If not, we'll continue with this game, which is Winter's Wish Spirits of Edo. Wondering why it's called spirits, since these are more like emotions kind of stuff, so hopefully we'll get more information on what that is. And yeah, we'll continue with next week, same thing going on, same spiel, but I'll see you cool cats on the other side. Bye bye!